My name is Langston 2092, and this is my new channel called Long Live Langston. Now, on my old channel, I said that I was going to be drama free on the new channel, that we're going to do workout tutorials, we're going to do food tutorials, we're going to talk about my life. The mini series that I have right now is, I think it's on part 7 going on part 8, called Fast Money, Women, and My Life. And it was going to be a positive channel. It's all about positivity. And the thing that I realized when I said that is this: the world is not a positive place. It is negative and positive. And for me to leave out the ills in life is being, I think, untruthful. You know, I see a lot of these channels, they talk about the positive things in life. And they're smiling and laughing and having a good time. And that's fine, that's good. It's all good to have a good time. But then there comes a time where you have to talk about social issues. You have to talk about that big elephant that's sitting in the room. So this new channel will be a new and improved channel of the old one that I had. Other than that, I'm not letting up off of y'all. And this goes out to Tanoon. Keep on doing what you're doing with Dr.York. Keep on telling your truth. Same thing with Chuck Morgan. We have to continue to put out videos and let everybody know about these false prophets, these false teachers, these scammers such as Polight, brother Polight that is. These false teachers, this guy said he is the Christ, called Natureboy. We can't let up off of these people. You want to know why? Because there's going to be a new generation that comes in. And if we don't school the old and the new generation about these scammers, false prophets, and teachers, then guess what? They're going to be scammed. They're going to be led astray by people such as Brother Polight and Natureboy. You see, Natureboy is locked up right now. And to my understanding, in Nicaragua, if I'm pronouncing that right, properly, he is, to my understanding, based off of looking at Jazzy G Lovesley's channel, that he's locked up for child molestation charges. And, you know, of course, Carbonation is saying that, oh, he didn't do these things and he's a political prisoner and they've been trying to lock him up for the longest and all the rest of this garbage that, guess what, the Nuwabians say. That's the same thing that the Nuwabians said about Dr.York, also known as Dr. Malachi z.york, also known as Afrotia Toonray, also known as Amanubi Rakpata, also known as El Kadir, Malachi z.york El. This man got 1,000,001 names. And born in what? 3 different places. He was born in Sudan, born in Boston, and what else? Ghana. We gotta get rid of these guys, man. And it's not get rid of them like, as you know, kill them. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's not get rid of them like cause any bodily harm towards them. No. I'm saying we have to get them out of the community. Because we don't need that. We're already going through enough stress as it is, as a community as a whole. And this is not geared towards black people. I'm pretty sure, I'm more than sure that Brother Polight and Natureboy has fooled and tricked and deceived all races. So this is not geared towards the black community. This is geared towards the human community. It's a shame. Yo, listen, do it. Go into the space bar on YouTube and type in Polight. And before you type the full name in, it'll say, it'll read it out, you know, it'll type it out for you. Polight scammed me. Polight did this. Polight is a scammer. Polight is a false prophet, a false teacher. And it's a shame. I just looked at this dude that got scammed out of $100,000 by Polight. $100,000. And people are saying, well, how in the world he gets scammed by that? He's a fool. He's an idiot. And those same people that said those things said to me the same thing. You a fool for believing that Dr. York, because I used to be a Nubian. You a fool for believing it, that Dr. York is from another planet, from the planet listen, and people that believe in Natureboy. You a fool to believe he's the Christ. You a fool to believe that he does this, that, and so forth. And what y'all don't understand is people such as Brother Polight, Natureboy, Dr. Malachi, z.york, and the list goes on. You know what they do? They give people hope. Specifically black people. They know that black people are vulnerable. And that at this point in time, we're willing to try any and everything. Just think about it. We're willing to believe, in the case of Dr. York, that that man was from another planet. We're willing to believe, in the case of Brother Polight, that we can get out of a jam based on correctional status. That we can buy property for little to nothing and make 3 times the amount of money back that we invested in. In the case of Natureboy, all you got to do is just move to Mexico and live off the land, even though he never lived off the land. He bought all his produce and junk food, potato chips and all that stuff that we saw in the background from the grocery store or from a farmer's market. We need to put our full attention on these people, on these guys, because they don't deserve to be in our community. And what I mean by community, I don't mean not only the black community, I'm talking about the human community. All races. Because like I said before, and I say it again, I'm more than sure that Dr. York, Brother Polight, and Natureboy has scammed, tricked, and deceived not only black people, white people, Mexicans, Chinese, etc. I know this because when Tamaray was in Edenton, Georgia, before they tore that place down, I used to go to Savior's Day week. And I would see different races, not just blacks. So what you have to understand is that when you hear these cases of Brother Polight taking money, when you hear these cases of these guys and these women and men are giving up their money to Brother Polight and Natureboy and Dr. Malachi z.york, you have to be sympathetic. You do. You can't blame the victim. You have to blame the victimizer. And they pride on the weak. And they give us a false hope. And we believe in it. And at the end of the day, I have to say this, that to a certain extent, when you are growing up in a single parent household, when you don't have anyone there to guide you right, to give you morals, principles, and set standards for yourself, then you'll fall for anything. Now, that's not in all cases. I've known some people that, had single parents, that was raised in a single parent household, and they did just fine. They never messed with Dr. York or Polight or this person and that person. You want to know why? Because they always had someone there. It might have been a school teacher. It might have been their mother. It might have been their uncle. It might have been their grandmother that told them, taught them, schooled them on things. You see, my children would never fall for a Dr. Polight, a Dr. York, a Polight, or a Natureboy. You want to know why? Because I've already schooled them on that. You don't believe in them. You don't believe in a man. You believe in yourself. And that's something that wasn't taught to me when I was young. This is the reason why I fell for Dr. York's mess. And to a certain extent, until I caught myself, I almost fell for Polight's mess. Yeah, Natureboy's locked up. Dr.York is locked up, and Brother Polight, you next. It's a shame what you're doing, man. It's a shame what you're doing. I looked at one video about with this female, I forgot her name, and she's like, I sent my money to Brother Polight, and I had to pay my bills. I have kids, and he didn't. Ah, man, it was just disgusting. It was disgusting, man. Straight up. And Brother Polight, man, some of y'all may sit back and say, man, why would you want to see another brother in jail? I don't want to see a brother that's in jail that's innocent. I don't want to see an innocent brother in jail. But guess what? Natureboy, he might have not done some of the things that they said that he did, but he may be innocent of some of those charges, but he guilty for a lot of other things. That he is. And what makes it so bad is he's stupid. He put everything on camera for the whole world to see. So it's something that the authorities have in Nicaragua that's holding him. They have a case. At least Dr. York was smart enough not to videotape him molesting those children. And on the behalf of Polight, I mean, once everybody pulls up cases on him, and the proper authorities are notified on what he's doing, that man's going to jail for fraud. Period. He is a liar. He is a poison in our community. And he knows it. I've had a run-in with him because I put up videos about him in the past, and guess what? I was like, I'm gonna be drama-free, and I wound up deleting them and everything, and he responded back to one of my videos. I've had my run-in with him. He's a liar. He is very deceitful, cunning. Yeah, I give it to him. He's a highly intelligent being. Highly intelligent human being. But he's using that intelligence to rip people off. So, if you're listening, Polight, and for all you people that run with him, Dr. York got locked up, Natureboy's locked up, and you're next. Period. And you deserve it. You deserve it, man. Look what you've done throughout the course of years. You've ruined people's lives. You've taken their money. And then get on Instagram and have your wives half naked going around. You're supposed to be this teacher. You're supposed to set an example for the kids, for the babies. And you going around like a rapper. And what bothers me so much about you, Polight, man, straight up, I really, really respected you, man. I thought you were the next, I'm not gonna say so much as a leader, but I was like, yo, man, this guy is amazing, and I just can't wait until the world sees him. And you started off good, and then all of a sudden, when you moved to Hollywood, you became Hollywood Polight. And now your light used to shine so bright. It used to shine so bright. Now you have poor light. Your light is dim, brother. And you need to wake up, man, and apologize and see if you can give that money back to the people that you took from. And I'm making this video, man, because I care about the people. This is not really a direct attack on Brother Polight and Natureboy and Dr. York. This is more about letting the people know that there are a bunch of men out here that's ego-driven, sex-driven. They have malicious plans to do whatever they want to do in life, and it don't make a difference on who they hurt. They don't care about that. All they care about is themselves. My name is Langston 2092. I want you to like this video. I want you to share it. I want you to comment and subscribe to the channel. Long live Langston.